Okay, so today's date is it's the 21st of May 2026, and in regard of the government, the EAPA voucher. I actually got, it was back in April. I called up Service New South Wales and I requested to get an EAPA voucher. It's a bit of a ridiculous procedure to have to go through. I think that anybody who calls up Service New South Wales in regard to their utility bill to get the EAPA voucher, I don't think they should be questioned on it. It's obvious that anyone who calls that line is in hardship and is finding it difficult to pay their electricity bill. And I don't think that they should be asked questions on why they can't pay their bill. I think that's ridiculous. And so about 5 or 6 weeks went by, and 5 or 6 weeks went by, and eventually got the call, right? They called me up. She was a nice woman, and this is the ridiculous part, the part that I don't like. They contacted our energy supplier. They contacted our energy supplier, and then they talk about you as if you're not there. They say, so I'm calling on behalf of such and such who is not able to pay their bill. Then I have to verify my date of birth, have to verify my name, even though they already know it, even though my electricity provider already has it. And actually with Engie, they're okay, but I'm sure there's better. Geez, I tell you what, if you don't pay your bill on time, they get onto you every second, because I hadn't been paying the bill on time, and you're entitled to 2 EAPA vouchers per year, and so I got to verify your date of birth, verify your name, and then the person says, so I've got to, this is the worst part actually, so I've got, how much is, they say the amount of the bill, and they say, right, so the representative of the government says I've got 2 vouchers here, and for some reason that part is quite painful, it's quite embarrassing, it's quite humiliating, it's awful. And so I've got 2 vouchers here which are covering this person's bill, and the amount left over is something like $26. I think the bill was $226, and they cover it, and they say wait 10 days and then you will receive it. Don't pay the remainder, wait 10 days, you'll receive an email at the conclusion that you receive an email stating that you owe $26, then you can pay the remainder. Well, what happened was, after that, what happened was, and I haven't brought my tripod with me, I've left my warehouse sitting at Blackheath at the moment, getting away from awful, inconsiderate, narcissistic neighbours in the unit complex next door to us. They have no idea that we're here. They have no idea we're here. We don't tell them anything because the neighbour, the major problem is the unit complex next to us, and they're the major problem. And then the house, the private house at the back of us, with screaming kids at 7 a.m. and whatever. But we were house sitting at Greenwich before this, at Greenwich Point, lovely home, and now we're here at Blackheath on a big property, and getting my mental health back, getting my sanity back. And the thing is that the neighbour, and even the neighbours in the unit complex that we're in don't know we're here because we don't tell them anything. Even the 2 that we get along with, or sort of 3 that we get along with, it's a hi, how are you, see ya. Pleasantries, But we don't tell them any personal information. We don't tell them what we're doing. We don't tell them anything about ourselves. We just say, oh, it's nice weather. The weather's nice today. Look, it's a nice day, or it's raining, and that's it. That's about the extent of things, really. It's so good they have no idea that we're here. And we managed to sneak away without them seeing us. No, we don't intend to be there very much longer. We're getting out of there. But the EAPA voucher, right, the EAPA voucher. Okay, so the EAPA voucher. What happened in the days that followed? I start getting calls from the energy supplier. I start getting calls from them saying, you haven't paid your bill. And they'll call me, get this, they will call me and they say, I've got a lot of privacy. I do have a lot of privacy here, but this guy who owns this property, he's messing it up. He's compromised his own privacy. He's trying to make it all like an Edward Scissorhands wonderland. Back up there. He's like fucking it all up. I was going to say, they've travelled overseas for a while, and we're here. My partner and myself, we're here. And we're looking after the two dogs. Listen. This is what happens a few days after this. The EAPA voucher has been processed, and then a couple of days later, I get a phone call. Hello, am I speaking to such and such? They're speaking to me, and they said, can you verify a few details for us, your date of birth? I said, you called me. You have my details. I'm not verifying anything. And then I said, he started talking over the top of me. It's outsourced from overseas. And I said, the EAPA vouchers are in process. I've done this. I've been through this a few days ago on the phone. The EAPA vouchers have been processed. I will pay the $26 in approximately 9 days' time when I get the email. And he said, before we proceed any further, can I just need to confirm your name and date of birth? I said, I've just given you all the details. Goodbye. And that's what actually happens. They are badly managed there. And I will get harassing phone calls about every couple of days. And so what happened was, because the previous bill was way overdue, and another bill came in the meantime. And I said, does this voucher cover all those bills? And they said, yes. Because I asked that then, and I said, so this voucher covers all those bills? And they misheard me, or they just wanted to get off the call. They said, yes. Then a new bill came in for $350, actually $356. And I was going to let it go for 2 months overdue, but now I'm getting harassing phone calls and emails. And so just 2 days ago, I was like, you know what? I'll cop this one on the chin. I paid the bill in full because I'm sick of the phone calls, sick of the emails, mainly sick of the phone calls. And the first thing they do is they say, verify your name and date of birth, please. And I'm like, you called me. I'm not verifying anything. And so